So just make sure to follow us in some of our socials, whichever, and do like an Instagram post or a story with this hashtag. And that's how we'll find you.
Okay, well, I'll do it on Instagram.
Yeah, of course. Hello, chat. I'm sorry, our laptop died, and we have...
Hello. I know we're live. Hello.
We are back. I also didn't know that we were live.
Whoa. All right.
Let's see how many people are back into the chat. Let's see. We have 0 viewers right now, but that's okay.
Okay, thank goodness.
Oh, there we go. We are getting some viewers back in. We are back. I'm so sorry, guys. Technical difficulties, but you know, technical difficulties is what makes it fun.
Shows it's live, it's real.
Just you to follow these 2 simple rules first.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we have a new entry, chat.
Yeah, I'm just kind of vibing, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Follow and tag. Okay.
Perfect.
I mean, I can just verify with you. Well, I was trying to find those codes for the giveaway.
So you actually participated in Polypalooza.
Oh yeah. I was in the Discord. I was struggling to find that last code.
We intentionally made it extremely hard.
I almost rate limited myself on Gleam, just trying to brute force that bad boy.
All right, so all we need you to do is take an Instagram story or post with whatever picture you want, and just use the hashtag Polymaker Confessional.
All right, post. There's a camera.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
All right, why don't we? Is it gonna be flipped?
Yeah, of course.
It'll be a streamception. All right, good with me. Now, Polymaker Confessional. I heard I'm confessing something.
So I'm not gonna lie, he has had the chance to look at the questions before.
But I also didn't really parse them, so I don't know what I'm answering.
All right, it's gonna be a wild bag of questions for him. All right, I've seen your entry. Now you may pick your questions.
All right. Your filament collection is now currency. How rich are you? Well, I've hoarded a lot of PA6CF. So,
a millionaire.
probably like $600, $700. So not a millionaire, but enough of those rolls didn't sealed. It's a humble brag. Yeah. All 500 Gs. Let's see. It's another good question. Have you ever printed a gift because you forgot to buy a gift? Yes, I have.
Can we ask what it was?
It was like a Pikachu, I think. It was something Pokemon. It was for Christmas. I need to get something for my buddy, but with Christmas holiday, I just forgot entirely.
Of course. That's the perfect time for your printer to go into work mode.
Oh, yeah. What's the longest you've let a clogged nozzle go before finally cleaning it? Until it broke.
That's an expensive...
So I have a Bamboo P1S, and so I was printing with the PA6CF, and I don't know, it's so hydroscopic, right, where it just absorbs water, and I didn't know what I was doing quite yet. I just wanted to print with it because, it's strong, right? And I stopped paying attention, and I left it on the printer, and I came back, and the whole entire hot end was just off. So I had to buy a whole new hot end, not just like the actual nozzle, but like the whole dang thing. It's just gone.
Well, it's better than a new printer.
Oh yeah, it could be a lot worse. It could be like the back, and not to throw shade, but back like in the Ender 3 days, where like it just took aeons to even get the thing level. Do you want more?
That's up to you. As long as you're comfortable.
What's the longest you've ever watched a print? Hours, days, before realizing you had to start over because of one tiny stupid mistake. Many times. I was prototyping some stuff, and then I forgot that near the very end I needed to have supports on the end of it, just to like a 20-hour print, just to have it and just completely just struggle.
Inside.
Well, because I was doing a lot of dimensionally accurate stuff, so it's like, well, this is, you got to be kidding me. You got to be. Or the worst one is you're watching a print. The other day, I've been trying to learn violin, and they have this 3D printed violin. They have the Hovalin, and they have some other ones. And I was like, I'll pick it up. It's cheaper than buying an actual violin.
True, it's like $800.
But I hadn't cleaned my build plate in a while.
Oh.
And foreshadowing, it's like 20 hours into a print. It's like 400 grams of filament. It's a lot of filament, right? I just bought it. It was Polymaker PLA Pro Gold Metallic. And there's a little shout out here. And yeah, I noticed at the very end the dang thing warped. The dang thing warped, and then it was unusable, so I had to print it again.
How many hours in did you realize?
Right at the end.
Well,
right when I tried to smash it together.
I think that would make me question if I even wanted a 3D printer anymore.
This is life. You'll learn. You'll learn. I'll do one more, and then I'll let you go.
I think the chat is kind of rooting for you to win. Get this man 20 spools. So let's see.
Dude, come on, chat. Help me out. I believe. Last question's kind of a cop-out question. Is Polymaker your favorite brand? To be honest, it is. It is.
Okay, that's
It's
perfect.
a consistent brand. I can't complain. I haven't had issues with stringing. I haven't had issues with it messing up my hot ends. It wasn't Polymaker's PA6CF that clogged up my system. It was.
And we won't mention who.
I won't mention who, but I did bring up the printer company that made the printer for that. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you, chat, for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody in the Discord, for looking for those codes. I was there with you. Didn't win anything this time. I mean, if you helped me out, I believe.
Fingers crossed this time.
Well, yeah, you guys have a good day, and you have a good day, too.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. And I just go, how do I vanish?
That's a perfect exit.
Okay, see you, chat.
If you like instruments, we actually have a 3D printed guitar up there that you can play with.
I played it earlier.
You already played it. Perfect.
Have fun, chat.
May the odds be in your favor.
Yeah.
So maybe in a couple hours or maybe minutes, we'll go around showing you guys the booth. Who was that guy? Just a patron at Rapid+TCT Detroit. Great energy. Loved him. Thank you. Love that guy. He deserves a Polycoin. I think he did get a Polycoin. We'll show you around our booth later. Hi. Hi. The Twitch is way more active. That is so true. Our Discord name is Polymaker _3D. Okay, now we have a new Polymaker that I'm going to drag in. Pete. So in case you, come back. I'm not sure if you guys have seen him on Discord or anything. He's hosted a couple lives before. This is Pete. He started at the exact same time that I did, literally the first day. I'm gonna have him explain what he does at Polymaker, how he got into 3D printing, and I'm gonna make him answer a question.
I make cool stuff. What's the smallest accidental keychain you've ever made by forgetting to scale your settings?
I don't know. Pete is kind of like a seasoned printer. I don't know if he's actually done this before.
I don't remember the last time that I have not properly scaled my things.
That just shows that just shows how seasoned he is. Maybe these questions just aren't for him.
I'm more on the engineering side of shenanigans on some Fusion 360, so I scale everything that I do properly. What's the worst thing you've ever 3D printed just because you could? Ooh. Man, what's the worst thing I've ever printed? Probably some stuff for my family.
And we'll end it at that. We don't have to dive into further unless Pete wants to.
This is super cool. So on Maker World, there was these little Easter eggs with some fingers flipping people off. And I hid those for all the kids to find. Everybody loved it.
Happy Easter, chat. Happy Easter. One more, or do you want to end it there?
Is Polymaker your favorite brand? Be honest. It is now.
Totally non-biased answer.
Over the last year, yes. It was the cardboard spools why I waited so long. I printed a tortoiseshell. Yeah, I did.
Awesome. Yeah, just do the first 2 rules for me, and I'll get you on the stream after Pete.
I am seasoned Pete.
So someone in the chat said Pete needs coffee. I think we all need coffee. This event is our fruits of labor, blood, sweat, and tears.
This guy kept me up till 3 a.m.
This is true.
From him. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pete. I did drag him in here against his will, so thank you so much for being a good sport, Pete.
Get some eye drops.
Bye, Pete. All right, chat.
Where is it? Polymaker?
Yep. So you can also scan our QR code just in case. Who's that tall dude? That is our marketing giant, Nico. Love that guy.
Make sure the Wi-Fi. Oh, not connected. Let's connect the Wi-Fi.
Let's see. I guess I'm going to ask in the chat, how tall do you think Nico is? While we wait for our next guest to show up to answer some questions.
Here you go.
Oh, here you go, chat. This is... What is that?
Ask them if they know what this is.
All right, chat, we need to ask you, what is that? Do you actually know how tall Nico is to answer some of their questions?
He's like 7'12".
I can affirm he is 7'12". Moon egg.
The space nugget.
The space nugget. Can we give the chat one more view of the space nugget?
This is a space nugget by Additive Atom.
By Additive Atom. Beautiful, Pete. Beautiful.
This thing
He printed this himself.
Yeah, I printed it myself. This
What
has been to
filament?
China. It's been to China and back.
What filament did you use?
Polylite PLA.
Polylite PLA. You heard it here, folks. All right, sir. I see you follow us.
Yep.
Next thing, you can either do an Instagram story or a post with just this hashtag, and you can use any picture you want.
Okay.
Well, as long as it's up the booth. Sorry.
Yeah. So he just won this at Street Coins. Let's feature that.
Perfect.
So
Are you?
you want me to take a picture of it here?
Oh no. Oh, anywhere you want. Just as long as you have a picture of it and you use that hashtag.
No problem.
We love to see it. Congratulations on winning. 50 spools tall is very accurate. We'll have to measure that one of these days, chat.
Yeah,
All right.
We started Instagram just for 3D printing.
Oh, that's amazing. Would you mind telling our live stream how you guys got into this industry? If you're comfortable, only if you're comfortable.
Do we look up here?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'll give you the hot mic.
Start spreading. Oh, we're not supposed to say.
No. Keep going. I'm sure they'd love to hear that.
So you hold this. And
Okay.
Then, so basically, about 2.5 months ago, we started a 3D print business out of our home. I was looking for something for my youngest son, who is 23. He had worked with CNC and robotics. And, with the job change, I said, you know what? I have an entrepreneurship. I used to own restaurants, and I have a reselling business. I actually have a reselling channel. And I said, you know what, Josh? We can make something that we can work from home and have a full-time living with a goal of 2 years being able to make a full-time living. So we bought our first machine in middle of January. Within 5 days, we were already making money.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm selling products on Whatnot. And I love the soap business. So I reached out to a friend of mine that has 400,000 followers on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And 60,000 followers on Whatnot. His name is Harry Tornado. And I said to him, Josh, I said, hey, could we make a soap dish for you?
A soap dish?
A soap dish, a custom soap dish. If you think about homemade soap, it's much wider than your Dove. And
It's a lot thicker, too.
Yeah, a lot thicker. And a lot of times when you think about soap, you put it on your ledge and it falls into the sink, or it's sloppy. So we custom designed him, and he's like, yeah, I'll take 20. Fast forward 6 weeks later, he has now ordered 230.
Oh, wow, from your business?
Yeah. And we have a target of printing 1,000 for him, and we're rolling that money back in, and we're scaling up to basically he's gonna pay for 2 machines for me. We already bought our second machine, and we're looking to we're reaching out to other people that are in the homemade soap market to make a soap dish, and our goal is to eventually get to a point where we're making 1,000 a month.
Oh, wow.
Right now, even though we're here, we drove 9 hours in from
9 hours.
9 hours, yep.
Holy cannoli.
2 o'clock in the morning. We drove 9 hours to come here. 6 years ago, my son was here for a robotics competition.
Oh my gosh.
When he was a senior.
Did you 3D print that also?
In high school.
We have a lot of robotic sponsorships out there too.
We have a YouTube channel called Print D's. We just started that. We had 12,000 views last month, and I went to the robotics and talked about how 3D printed parts. We made some of those parts for that robot on there, and just basically we just think it's amazing with 3D printing that
For sure, especially with entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
Lots of
exactly.
people are starting
And
out.
you don't need to do $1 million a year to have a nice
be
little
profitable and to live.
to have a nice little business.
For sure.
So that's why we're here. We're here to learn, network, and check out the different things and learn. That's the most part. Learn. So
Well, our booth is super interactive, so I'm glad that you guys had
Yep.
a fun time here.
now, is this on? Where is this on right now?
This is on Twitch and YouTube.
Oh,
so
and YouTube.
now the real,
They did. Print D's is tagged there.
it is tagged.
Wow, we have 100. Yeah, we have 175. Just follow. Thank you guys. And you'll see me in the videos. 175 followers already, and our goal is even from them. If we get 1,000 followers and get monetized.
Do you want to plug your Instagram page or your business?
Yeah, Instagram, Print D's 3D Printing, YouTube, Print D's 3D Printing, and guys, comment if you follow my video, comment. And let me know, and eventually we'll get to a point where maybe we'll give out some free, like we're making keychains and doing those fun little things that kind of, I sell on Whatnot, and we're making money every week from doing this.
Aside from making money, I love the passion that you're bringing into this.
No, I'm excited.
Love to see it.
Yeah, and I tell him all the time, and when you're working for somebody, it's tough. Because you're at the mercy of them, and you can build something for yourself. I think you're always going to do better again. And for us to get in, basically for roughly $3,000, 2 machines and all the filament that we've bought so far, and we've already done about $1,000 in business.
Oh, wow.
In 6 weeks with the person. If you guys check out Harry Tornado on YouTube.
Just followed him.
400,000 followers, folks. Tell him you saw me, Pat D's, which I came up with Print D's, that you saw me here at the show. And
At the Polymaker booth, of course.
At the Polymaker booth, of course. And what is your name?
I'm Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. And I'm so grateful because he gave me 183, so we gained about 8 or 9 just here. So.
The power of social media.
Oh, for sure.
Now, let's get a little bit more interactive. We're going to ask you to answer some questions. You can answer as many as you want, and they're not pass or fail. These are just confessional questions about 3D printing.
All right.
So I'm going to give you these.
Okay.
Would you like to?
Yeah, we're going to do them together.
All right, I'm going to hold the mic here for you guys.
What's the smallest accidental keychain you've ever made by forgetting to check the scale settings? Well, you made a keychain that the letters were off the side, that one you were trying to make. So that was pretty cool, like with the bottle opener.
Accidental mistake?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because you say about accidents. I went over to the 3D printer the one day, and I made a short on my YouTube channel because the printer was dancing with the soap dish. It didn't adhere to the table. So then I put a little Bee Gees, You Should Be Dancing, the disco, and and it's to get people to interact. And you see the soap dish spinning around.
Yeah, I actually did think I saw that on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, Print D's.
Print D's.
Yeah, and I've made about 7 or 8 videos, and I'm hoping honestly when I get monetized, if I can make $300 or $400 a month even from doing that, which is very well possible because I have another channel because I'm a reseller, like American Pickers, and I make money on that channel, and I just want to keep plowing the money back into scaling up the business. So.
All right, let's hear the next question from you guys.
Okay, what's the worst thing you ever just because you could? Well, he just made. He's on like Minecraft and.
Did you watch the new Minecraft movie?
No, I didn't go to see it.
I did bring him home a popcorn bucket last week.
I made the Apex Predator from Repo recently, and the actual character. So that was my biggest one.
I said, "What are you doing?" He printed a duck.
Yeah, that's the Apex Predator.
Oh,
and
another thing he did to surprise me. My favorite movie is Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. So the one day it came out, my birthday's in February, it came out, and he didn't want me being nosy, and I kind of spoiled the surprise, and he 3D printed one of the golden tickets.
That's actually really nice.
Yeah, and we're Eagles fans because we're from Pennsylvania, and we made a nice little Eagles championship little plaque. So we're having fun. I told him learn, and because there's going to be times you make mistakes, and you'll learn how the machine. I worked in manufacturing years ago, and he worked in CNC, and you learn. There's going to be mistakes. Things are going to happen. Don't worry about it. Clear the board. Start all over, and that's part of the.
I mean, that's what 3D printing is about, right?
Yeah.
How many of us have been victim to a spaghetti string, right?
Exactly.
All
Is
right.
Polymaker your favorite brand?
We won't be hurt if you don't say Polymaker.
Now, in all fairness, we are looking to make a special soap dish for my friend Harry Tornado
Okay.
with Polymaker cotton candy.
Love that color.
And you know why?
The chroma line.
Because there's cotton candy soap.
Oh my gosh.
So we want to make a cotton candy limit edition of 50 and with Polymaker filament.
All right. And your answer?
I haven't personally used it.
Okay, that's totally fair. There's no wrong answers here.
Because don't forget, we've only been doing this 2 months now.
There's
Yeah.
no wrong
Right.
answers here.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite filament brand?
I like the bamboo stuff just
course,
also
of course.
because
Very intro.
in robotics also we use the PLA carbon fiber, which is in our opinion the best we could get right now.
Yeah, totally. Of
So
course.
that's what we use.
But as far as the consumer end and seeing what you guys don't see it, but they have a nice little fun station, I'm going to call it, where basically you can win coins and turn it in. Here, let's show them. So I got one coin.
Polycoins, chat. Polycoins.
And